Well, I am officially benefiting from the new mower. My yard is starting to look very nice. I'm gonna head out to the garden area, which definitely needs to be weed whacked. We had my order come in for dahlias. Peonies came in. Here they are, my baby mums. I have 6 mum plants to get in the ground today. In other news, here we go with our lily of the valley. Look at that, little blooms. The sunflowers were a bust. That probably wasn't my best idea to sprout them first because we have this little, they're too wet. I mean, I even think slugs got at them. So I need to dump out this water. I need to order more seeds and just keep going. Lesson learned. That's the good news. That's the bad news. I'm excited because I got my hands on some shirt dresses in navy. I got a navy, a cream, and a green, and I think they just look so springy and feminine, and they're from Amazon, so they cost hardly anything. I'll link them for you. But I just got all dressed up and all excited about the sunshine and realized, oh, I'm about actually to leave and pick up a coffee table from OfferUp, and I probably shouldn't be dressed so fancy. So I might be changing here. But I really want to narrow down furniture ideas in the living room and share with you why I'm choosing what I'm choosing. And pretty much, I think I have one more question to run by you, but I have the furniture figured out. So when I decorate, I work in layers. I have 7 layers that I've created. I have a whole process that I teach in my design school. And the first one is the floors. We got the floors figured out. We got the fabric narrowed down. I need to order it in now. I've gone through the swatches and stuff. Oh, I want your help with the curtains. Curtains and this one table I want to share with you. Should I paint it or not? And then the walls, which we did the blue walls, and then you need to figure out the furniture, and then that gets you down to lighting and the final decorations. Okay, let's go check out the living room. Okay, so for those of you who are new here, I'm just gonna get you up to speed on what we've done in our living room and the decisions that I've made on the furniture. So this used to be white, and we changed it to this slate tile blue, which I love. And you can see especially in the crown molding, you can see how we did 2 steps up with the sheen. So it just has this really sophisticated look to do this. I like this, you know, the same color, but then a higher sheen on all the trim. So I'm happy with that. Okay, then we have finalized the rug decision. I had this large one that I actually had it listed and then decided not to sell it, and then added this, it's called Rejute. It's their jute version of rug from Ruggable. So I can wash this floral piece when I'm ready. So the 2 together gives it the fullness that I wanted for this space. It's a very long, narrow room, and it's the room that you walk into as you open the front door. So it's also an entryway. It also serves as our dining room, which is for another video. But I found the green couch, the green velvet couch. Beautiful. Very happy with that. I found that on Facebook Marketplace, I think. I think I paid $400. It's valued at $2,000. That's the price point you want to aim for with a couch. I feel like anything less than that is gonna hurt you pretty soon. I would say within 5 years. And this is performance fabric. The way we keep the animals off of it is I keep this underneath. Let me see if I can find it. I keep this right here. It's a mat that you would use in an office area. It has these little spikes on the one side, and it's something that you would put your office chair on. I just lay that over the seats especially when I'm not home. But I mean, I took it off for the video, but it's on there quite a bit. I'm still trying to train the animals. Although I caught the cat the other day. I believe he did it himself. Folded the corner of the mat over just wide enough so he could snuggle down on the couch. And I didn't even correct him. I just thought it was so funny. You go outside. Enough with the interior design lessons, Mom. The trunk, some of you recommended that I use that as a coffee table. I keep all of my painting supplies in there and I love it. I think it might be a little awkward with the casters I just put on it. It is necessary though. And maybe I'll, you know, do the metal gold or with rub and buff or something. Our shoes go in that basket. This piece we are definitely going to be talking about. I think I want to paint it blue actually. Sorry, the camera really struggles with all the windows. The reason I don't want the trunk for the coffee table is I love the view from the kitchen. So this is what I can see as I'm walking in. It is something you need to think about. The views from the other room, if you have a nice focal point, and this is what I can see from the kitchen. Just, you know, that the back edge of the cream chair, I like seeing the trunk and the whole setup there, and then when that light's on at night, it's really, and don't mention the shade. We're gonna fix that shade. That's another day. But okay, then I've got to get enough seating in here for 6, which that is not the coffee table. My family keeps going, what is this in here for? But I just had to put something there for the moment. Hey, Ravlo. So I do want the cream chairs. I like the contrast with the blue walls. We have our little slipper chairs. It's kind of a rule that you don't add chairs in that are not all the same height, so you're not looking down on someone when you're talking with them. But I did tuck our one slipper chair in here. Cute little chair. We have, of course, the dresser. None of this stuff is styled, so we'll be getting to that. But we have our Lego dresser and the TV above that. We have a desk which is completely buried with decorations and fabrics. So I am getting the big pieces in place. That's how you want to start. Then you work on the accent furniture, which I have the second little chair here. And I try to put things in corners that need a little bit of a lift. So for instance, this corner meeting the window seat, the piano's really boring and plain, and so putting something here helps dress it up. I also could put a little accent table there, which I may do. You also need to think about every single person having a place to put their drink down or their iPad down or something. So that's where I'm at today. I'm picking up a coffee table. It's bamboo and glass on top, which I may or may not make the glass mercury glass. I'm thinking about it. It might be too much. But I do think I'm going to gild that bamboo. And then this, okay, this is my question. I have 2 questions for you guys. This little end table I feel like is good, especially with the lamp. It's just a subtle lamp. But do I paint it gold? I paint it gold. So that's a question. Do we paint this one gold? And then let's circle back to the fabric. I love my pinch pleat curtains that I made. Are they too busy with that painting? Or should I do, the other option I would do is white linen. So let's put up some white linen. Okay, so here's the option A, option B. I do think that the linen feels very European. I just stuck it up there. And I could put my block print curtains in the kitchen, which we're gonna paint sage green soon. Too much pattern? I still haven't put the pillows, I made the pillows for the couch, so, you know, is it too much pattern? Okay, moving forward, we're gonna go pick up that coffee table and then make a decision on those curtains. Those are the goals this week, or this video. And then I'm going to work on each of these pockets. We're gonna move around, style each of the different corners up and perfect them and discuss why I'm doing what I'm doing. So let's head over to that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this should be okay. If you want, like if you have a sweater or something.
Sure, close it.
Okay, we got the table. I feel like the legs might be a little thick and it might be a little bit short, but $150. It's very well made. I hope it's not too low. If it is, I'm gonna have to add some type of little foot, which I could do. But I do think it would look very good if I gild it. And then I'll get it in the house and I'm gonna show you the glass. The glass is dark and I'm not sure if I will leave it or maybe I could do like a mercury glass or an antiqued mirror look on it. There's a couple directions we could go. But I'm already like leaning heavily towards those linen curtains and putting my block print curtains into the kitchen. Because you just can't have everything be a showstopper. You have to have different complementary pieces. And I think that the curtains are just taking it a little too far. There's too many things going on there, especially once I get the pillows in. These are the bathrooms. We're in this cute little British cafe. I'm taking my kids out for lunch. So, I do like that coffee table. I think that the rug is off center. It's throwing the whole room off. So I either need to take that rug within a few inches of the wall, pull everything out. That's easier. I'm gonna do that first. Let's look at that. The room just feels off. And it's like the rug is trying to be the center of the room, but then a rug it's more important in this situation that the rug acts as an island for the sitting area. So I'm gonna pull the couch out. I have a folding table right there that we set up every night. I make it look beautiful with candles and flowers, and we have a nice sit-down dinner. This is the only space we have for eating in. So I'll have to figure out where I'm gonna hide that if I do this. Oh, the room feels so much better. Hold on, I'll show you. Okay, now here's the trick. Once you move your furniture around, you need to let it sit for, well, I like a week. Let everybody try it out. The back of that chair is not super attractive to me. We at least are gonna put a beautiful blanket over the end of that. I might need to get a console table down, and I still am gonna need to hide our dining room table. I wanna show you the ways that we transform this room. That's gonna be another video for you. But if you don't have the space in the rooms that you need to treat it the way they treat RVs, where they don't have enough beds, so they'll take the dining room table, they'll have dinner, they morph it, they transform it after dinner, and it becomes its own bed. And so this room becomes, well, right now it's the sitting room look. It also turns into a movie room and a dining room. So one of these videos, I'm gonna show you how we do it, how we store everything, and how fast we can morph it. Like we have a game where we try to get it set up or torn down within 5 minutes. anyway, hopefully that'll help someone that's trying to figure out how they're gonna live in their space, and they need a room to be one or two, or, well, they need the room to be 2 or 3 different types of rooms depending on what the needs are.